Hey team, welcome. Today we're going to talk about chia pudding. It's a great recipe, a great tool for breakfast. It's a great way to get the nutrition, protein, all that fun stuff into you first thing in the morning. It's easy to prepare ahead, super easy to prepare ahead, way ahead even. It's really great to just grab and go, all kinds of stuff like that. So really awesome, super simple recipe, and lo and behold, you can make it all kinds of ways. You can make it yours. It's your chia pudding, not mine. Your training partner's chia pudding, your chia pudding. So make it taste the way you want, but this is my recommendation. This is what works for me. So we got our chia seeds here. That's what we start with. If you're familiar with nutritional labels and stuff, you look over this. They're really great, really high in protein, lots of fiber to cut out the carbohydrates that are in it, and then of course relatively high in fat, but good healthy fats. So yeah, here we go. We start off with our chia seeds. I'm gonna go crazy and throw a third of a cup in there. And don't worry, when you're working with chia seeds, always know that you'll always get chia seeds everywhere. So that's okay. I mean, you can be careful and maybe spill less than I do, but you don't have to. All right, so I'm going to season a little bit. So this is how I flavor mine. I add a little bit of cinnamon. Now, a heads up, if you guys want to use certain other things to flavor yours, like let's say vanilla, if you want to use maybe a juice of some kind, or adding maple syrup or something like that to flavor yours in a certain way, I do highly recommend vanilla. I highly recommend cinnamon. Some of the sweeteners I prefer to avoid, especially because it also depends on your choice of protein powder. We'll get to that in a moment. But cinnamon is, I think, a really great add for this. It's my personal preference. And again, you can do cocoa powder, all kinds of stuff. So there's that. We get that started. I dump in another, about a third of a cup of my kefir. Kefir. I don't know. Like, there's a whole bunch of different ways to pronounce this. I always get corrected. No matter who I'm talking to, somebody's going to correct me. So anyways, yeah, kefir, fermented milk full of probiotics and all kinds of fun stuff. Now this is coconut milk kefir, so it's lactose free, naturally lactose free. You know, if you're looking to avoid dairy, and of course, always know if you're looking to avoid dairy, I use almond milk and stuff like that. I use whey protein. You can use something different. I use Greek yogurt. You can use something different. Fundamentally, though, this all goes the same place. So here we go. Big old scoop of Greek yogurt. Drop that in. This is just extra protein, extra goodness. Yum. Boom, that's in there. Now, we add our protein. Open up. I purchased the Costco protein. Why do I purchase Costco protein? Because it's a really great price. It's grass-fed. It's not terrible quality or anything like that. It's actually pretty decent quality. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. So you don't have to. I'm going to put about a scoop and a half. And again, everybody, you know, this is going to be your recipe. So if you want to have more protein in it, add more protein. You may have to thin it out, stuff like that. But also it depends on how sweet your protein is or not sweet your protein is. This could be the thing that makes all the sweetness. You don't need to add extra stuff. So you do what you need to do, team. Last but not least, a little bit of almond milk. And oh my goodness, I think I'm going to go through this almond milk. But I'm going to pour that in. Woo. Grab my whisk and we can start whisking. I'll probably grab another almond milk as well. Let's see how this looks. You can even thin it out with a bit more kefir or anything like that. Oh, look at that. Actually, you know what? I don't think I do. Okay, so the way chia works, team, the chia releases a bunch of stuff, and it thickens up and it soaks in a lot of the almond milk that I've added here. You can use water, but almond milk obviously tastes a little bit nicer. You can use oat milk, soy milk, whatever works for you. But yeah, the chia seeds soak up a lot of that milk, and once I leave this in the fridge overnight, it thickens up, and you get this nice, thick pudding-like consistency. So it's really up to you how thin or thick you want to make it. Do know though, if you don't put enough almond milk in now and you leave it overnight, it'll get really thick and hard. You can thin it out with almond milk. If you add too much almond milk now, or whatever your milk derivative is, if you add too much now, you can't fix it. It's going to soak in. The chia is only going to soak in so much. So I recommend wheeling back a little bit. You just need to get, you can see the thickness here, the consistency. It's pretty, like all things considered, pretty watery. Not too crazy. Last but not least, key, team. This is the key. Taste it. Know that it's not going to taste exactly how it's going to taste tomorrow morning. You want to have it a little bit maybe more flavorful than you want it tomorrow, because it does tend to dilute a little bit, but well, if you got enough cinnamon and stuff like that in there, no problem. Awesome. Beautiful. Look, you can even see already, team, it's already thickening up. So I'm going to actually throw a bit of the kefir in there now. Just a little bit more. And hey, again, tomorrow morning, if I need to thin it out a little bit, I can do that. Awesome. Great. Now, this works for me. You do you, team, but this works for me. I go ahead, I just throw it into a mason jar. You can use whatever you want, Tupperware, cup with some plastic over it, whatever works for you. The nice thing about the mason jars, of course, is that they seal up. You can throw whatever you want in there throughout the evening or the day. You can shake it up to make sure that it doesn't get too clumpy or it doesn't settle too much or anything like that. Spread it out. And then tomorrow morning, lo and behold, this glorious chia pudding that we've made that is thickened up beautifully will get topped with, you can top it with coconut flakes. You can top it with toasted almonds, granola, all kinds of stuff, berries, coconut whip, sprinkle some more cinnamon on it. As you can tell, I'm a fan of cinnamon. All kinds of options with these chia puddings. They're really super easy and quick to make, obviously. I mean, I made these two, and this is way more filling than you think, team, believe me. So it doesn't take very long to make, doesn't take very long to throw together, and lo and behold, you can, take it with you in your lunch bag or whatever it is in your purse, and bring it with you or your gym bag, post-workout snackums with all your goodness on there. But yeah, it's super easy, super straightforward, and again, make it yours, make it taste the way you like. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or otherwise, you guys know I'm here to help you out, answer any questions you have about food, nutrition, diet, exercise, all of the above. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find it out for you. All right, so that's it, team. Enjoy your chia pudding, however you choose to make it. Beyond that, always be consistent, have fun, and rock it out. And please, of course, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, subscribe, and take your training partner. Let them know. Maybe they don't know how to make chia pudding. You can share this wisdom with them. So beyond that, have a great time, team. Namaste.